Okay guys, today we fire temple. Oh yes, oh very yes. That's why I have the bombs and the hookshot equipped. At no point throughout the entire course of this temple should there be any reason that we require arrows. In fact, I think at least one of the mini-bosses specifically is immune to arrows, rendering the entire piece of equipment completely pointless. Not quick enough. There's a very specific timing. If you can get up the mountain in the right order at the right pace, you can avoid every single bolt without ever actually stopping moving. But I got caught on the edge of that wall, attempting to take the turn a bit too sharply. Yeah, well, my own bad. So yeah, we're gonna kill us a dragon. Oh yes. Oh, is there anything finer than slaying a dragon? I mean, really now. Part of an ongoing debate me and the lovely Miss Aberfire are currently having. She has described dragons as, and I quote, cute. Now, people who have followed my channel for a long time know my particular and lasting hate boner for dragons, so you can imagine how well that went over. Right, now he comes from the left, I believe. So I chuck that over there, that should be... There we go. I'm not sure whether to be amazed or sad that I know the timing so well. And I haven't even practiced this bit. So that's going to be interesting.
Hear my name and tremble.
Okay.
I am what? Hero of the Gorons.
You're what?
Exactly.
No, you're what?
Exactly.
Let's go on for a while.
What?
Now don't you start.
Your name is also what?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero what?
Sure, kid, why not?
My dad is Daronia. Do you remember him?
Yeah, he tried to hug me as a kid. I think he's on some sort of a list now.
My dad named me Watt after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it.
You didn't just shout, "What?" We all said you were his son.
What?
Never mind.
You're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please, give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend. What of the Gorons?
Was that a question or a sentence?
I don't know, I get that a lot. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please, help everyone.
That's kind of my mission.
My dad, Daronia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside.
A dragon, you say? Well, I'm gonna give it such a stabbing.
If we don't hurry, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon.
You better try and calm him down. Let's ask him about the dragon. The big murderous thing that probably ate his dad.
A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Vavalgia living in this mountain.
No?
Vavalgia. That joke's outplayed. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it, just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. Honest. Do I look like I lied to you? I know, because my dad is a descendant of the hero.
I smell some bullshit. Better try and calm him down. Maybe you can talk to him about all his people and how dead they are.
Everyone was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. Like bitches. All of them will be eaten for Vavalgia. Dad said Ganondorf has revived Vavalgia.
Why is he not highlighted there?
As a warning to all those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Vavalgia.
Apparently he's been relegated to normal text now, already. Seriously, fuck dragons.
Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please help, what? I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic.
Why have you got a heat-resistant tunic? I'm gonna be that guy. You guys are basically fireproof. Why on earth would you have fireproof clothing? Made specifically for Hylians. I mean, I can maybe understand you having made a set, like, ceremonially for the King of Hyrule, perhaps? Maybe various members of the royal family, but one that's just average dude-sized? You know, average Hylian dude-sized at that. I don't know, I'm not sure if I can buy that. Not for $1, anyhow. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting all the memes in there, why not? Might as well get all of your money. Just pull the nipples of the statue. Oh! I'm gonna say nipples. We're tugging much, much lower. Let's not go into that, shall we? Oh yes, my pause screen is actually working. Wonder how long that'll last. Not that I'm pessimistic at all. I'm not pessimistic, I'm realist. I know how well technology works, and how much it, in general, hates me. There's only going to be one real skip I'm going to showcase in this particular temple. Mainly because the others that I could show you won't actually lead to anything. The one of them is basically pointless, since the boss, as far as I'm aware at least, is undamageable without the Megaton Hammer. And the other one, actually the other two, I cannot for the life of me get to work. There's something that grows over time. A true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. Time. It's a theme. Passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you'll know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen well, to the pillar of fire. And then he just shreds it on a massive guitar. Double-necked. Or harp, that also fits what you've just been saying, I guess. It doesn't, it really doesn't. Oh well. So you can only make do with what you got. Down A, forward down, forward down. Apparently there's a marching band somewhere around the corner. In fact, considering what we learned from Majora's Mask, that apparently a traditional Goron musical instrument is actually a set of bongos or drums, perhaps all the Gorons are down there just listening to this and playing backing. I hope they impress me enough that I don't leave them to die. You've learned the pillar of fire. What? I'll see you again. Real soon. And now, like a leaf on the wind. Wait for it. Wait for it. I saw! That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Sheik, practically brimming with anticipation. Yeah. I need to watch Rocky Horror again. I watched it probably 3 or 4 months ago now. Because my lovely girlfriend had never seen it before. Despite it being one of her sister's favourite films, quite rightly so. Yeah, I'm sorry babe, I'm siding with her on this. But she'd never seen it before. And she was not impressed. Oh my god, was she not impressed. I don't understand why. But, yeah. Yeah, well. You can't have it all, I suppose. For those who've already figured out, yes, I'm not showing this skip because it goes nowhere. People wondering what the hell I'm talking about. There is a trick known as... I'm just going to speak over this dialogue. Feel free to read if you want. There's a trick known as time stopping, where basically you trick the game into not activating certain things. It specifically allows you to lock the camera in very specific positions. Now, because a lot of cutscenes and such are triggered by when the camera... Well, there's two different methods. There's when your physical character model passes over a certain point, and there's when your camera is a certain distance from a certain object and looking directly at it. Or more or less, anyhow. The cutscene we're currently watching right now was actually triggered by the camera turning around and locking onto the Druidia in the centre of the room. With the time stop glitch, we can keep the camera locked on the doorway instead, which means the cutscene never triggers. As a result, you can move around to what is currently the left-hand side of the room, as we are facing, and if you target and hookshot the hookshotable pillar, that is to Darunia's left here, Link will start to fly upwards, but in the process of him moving up, will trigger the cutscene. This will basically the game will stop keeping track of things like gravity and other bits and pieces because there's a cutscene playing, which means Link will continue to fly upward throughout the entire length of the cutscene until he encounters a solid object, which in this case is the very most upper ceiling, which isn't properly loaded right now. So he'll pass through it, the game will then register he's now standing on the floor and stop him still again. Meaning you'll end up in the unloaded, or incorrectly loaded, room above this chamber. Now from there, you can then basically clip through the floor, land behind the locked boss door, and land in the loading zone for the boss room. However, as already mentioned, because the boss is basically undamageable without the use of the Megaton Hammer, this skip is utterly pointless. Basically you just end up locked in the boss room until you save and quit, with no way of actually damaging Vivalgia. So as a result, I'm not going to bother showcasing it. If someone really, really desperately wants me to showcase that I can do the time stop glitch, I will. But as it stands, there's utterly no point. Also, again, because there's no real point to it, I don't practice it, and as such, I could be sat there for like 20 minutes, real time, trying to get the Darunia skip to work correctly. And let's face it, no one's got time for that. I certainly don't. Because basically, at the time I'm recording this, there's about 5 days to go until my vacation. So this, because this is probably going to be one of the longer temples you see me do, I probably won't be able to get all this done in half an hour. So as a result, I'm going to post this as an extra long episode, and that'll be there'll be a hiatus basically. I'm not going to record stuff while she's here. Because quite frank, I want to get as much sightseeing and whatnot done as we can. Enjoy the vacation as much as possible basically. Because I don't think anyone can really fault us on. That's my plan. Do 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 do. So there'll be a hiatus for that. There'll probably be a short hiatus while I do practice runs and such to check that I do remember how to do the various skips and whatnot in the water temple correctly. I don't need to be in this room, do I? No, I'm not. That was a waste of 30 seconds. Well, probably more than that actually. Damn. Oh, never mind. The only skip I'm really going to showcase in here is one that lets you skip, in fact, quite a bit of content, now that I think about it. Because it lets you basically go more or less straight to the second floor? Yeah, second floor. You do have to collect all the keys in the first area to begin with to get to the necessary room to do the skip from. But after that, yeah, you can basically leave. Straight to the second floor, and from there, there's only a couple of rooms to do before you get Megaton Hammer, and then from there, you essentially complete the rest of the temple, as you would post Megaton Hammer. At least the way I'm doing it, you will anyhow. Those of you more familiar with Zelda speedruns will know there are two potential clips that will allow you to get from the general area of the Megaton Hammer room down into the boss room without going for the boss key. Unfortunately, at least one of them requires me to be able to do a particular trick that I've never been good at, namely super sliding. For some reason, I can just not get the timing for super sliding down correctly. Don't ask me why, because I genuinely don't know what it is that messes me up with it. But yeah, for some reason I can just not get that trick to work properly. What the hell's going on here? Link? Link, please. Link? Link? Oh. Alright, go back all the way around then, shall I? The camera and everything will stop. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting stuttering and now the camera's freaking out. No, never mind. Yeah, and the other trick requires me to have an item that I don't yet have. Basically the hover boots. If I decided to do out of order temples, I probably could have gone and got the hover boots first from the spirit temple, and then come back here. And there's a trick you can do where you basically bounce yourself through the wall and then make use of the hover boots to glide into the loading zone area for the boss. Or, well, above it, more accurately. And, that's that. However, I'm not entirely convinced that I could do the hover boots early glitches correctly. I think at least one of those involves being able to super slide reliably, which, as I already mentioned, I cannot. Yeah, this whole playthrough could get very interesting towards the end. And by interesting I mean there's probably going to be more and more of it they end up having to do legit. Not because I particularly want to, but just because it'll get to a stage where, in order to accurately skip, it'll require me to use tricks that I'm just no good at performing reliably. It'll be either that, or I'll have to sit here for, as I say, like 20 minutes, trying over and over again until I get... Well, that was... Oh, I'm failing basic movement. That's not a good start, is it? In fact, I'm failing basic movement quite consistently all of a sudden. I don't know why. Normally that doesn't bother me. Oh, never mind. That's because I'm rather distracted. I'm trying to do like 6 things at once. I spent the past couple of hours just absolutely cleaning and scrubbing everything that we cleaned and scrubbed in this place. I'm not by any stretch of the imagination a messy person, but obviously when you've got a guest coming to your home, especially one you consider important, you want to go that extra mile just to make sure everything is spick and span. Alright, this is the one skip I will be showing you, just to skip out a few bits and pieces. We're going to bomb ourselves through this wall, like so, and don't worry. Yep, collision basically grabs us and tugs us back into the room, which is a nice thing, I think. I hear beeping. I think that's my lovely lady trying to message me, which she has an amazing habit of doing whenever I'm recording. And because I glanced away from the screen, I accidentally spoke to you as well. God damn it. See, if you want to be a professional speedrunner, don't have a girlfriend. Incredibly distracting. In the very best of ways, of course, but distracting nevertheless. Okay. Now, part of what I found curious, you may remember earlier we hook-shotted our way onto one of these gratings, and yet this one, for some reason, counts as an unhook-shottable piece of metal. Now, you could maybe explain it as the previous one didn't have anything behind it, so in theory your hookshot could fly through the gap. You know, you'd have time to like tug on it and get it lodged in place and then pull yourself up. Whereas in this case it's got a brick wall behind it, so of course it's just going to bounce off. What you're looking at, never seen a man phase through solid brick before? Yeah, for some reason if you approach it from that side, the devs never bothered to code it so that it would reject you like a solid wall should. I mean, I'm not complaining per se, just it is kind of amusing. If I can line this up, that'd help. There we go. Gonna make some, not exactly precise jumps, but it'd be easier to do if I could do it at right angles. And give it to you as well. Don't mind like you'll come over and jump on me at exactly the wrong moment, because I don't know if I could actually get back up here from where I currently am. I don't know if I'd have enough keys to do it. I basically put myself in a position where I need to make sure I get this, more or less exactly right, or else I could... No. That's always the tricky one. When the camera starts to turn in the middle of a jump, and your character begins to follow the curve of the camera, rather than continuing in the direction you put them in. It's one of those true butt clench moments. Especially, as I say, when you're in a position where the slightest cock-up could result in you having to spend God knows how long backtracking, or worse, having to redo things all over again. Thankfully that's not the case, at least not yet. I say possibly cursing myself. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is why I was saying that there will be, even after I am back from vacation, there'll probably still be a hiatus where I practice various bits and pieces with the water temple and the, is it the ice cavern or the snow cavern it's called? I can't remember that, that's how long it's been. But I'll definitely need to do some practice there. Because I have not practiced the fire temple beyond that one clip for a very long time. Very, very long time, in fact. To be honest with you, whenever I'm a hobbyist speedrunner at best, so most of what I tend to do is mucking around with Child Link, trying to get him to skip various dungeons, do things in reverse order, that sort of business. And I'm still trying to learn Ganondorf, so I can skip basically everything and just go straight to the final boss. If I ever learn that, that'll be going straight on YouTube, never you worry about that. But yes, like I said, because this is all stuff I'm trying to learn still, I tend to ignore the adult dungeons. The only one I've really practiced consistently would be Forest Temple. I don't even know why, there's nothing outside of like the bow. I mean, even if I went there for the bow, for other stuff, there's no particular reason for me to complete the temple, since I very rarely bother completing the actual game, if I'm honest with you. Oh, bugger. Turned too early. Go away, Keese, nobody likes you. Right. Speaking of, let's see if I can do this. The maze skip. And backward... No. I'm sure that's the right angle. Okay. This has gotta be it. I'm looking right at the bloody corner. Oh. Okay, I was trying to go to the left, I need to go to the right. Well, never mind. Jump slash, baby, jump slash. Oh god, how long is this gonna take me now? Basically, I'm gonna try and get damage off this, then backflip through the fire behind me while I've still got essentially invincibility frames. Right, and mash backflip. No, shite. And again. No. And again. No. You need to get on the first flip or else you won't go through. Shit, what am I doing wrong? Oh, right, I'm not... I just remembered. I need to be... For some reason it only works consistently when you're in this one corner. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why that is. That's irritated me now. Yeah, oh, well, never mind. Yeah, if you do all the stuff I just showed you consistently, you can go straight through the maze and whatnot in, you know, seconds flat, basically. Oh fuck, no, ah, come on. This is why I wish rolling worked like Dark Souls and everything. It's like, the roll in this game, like, you roll in place for a second and then go forward, rather than just, you know, continuing forward but in a roll. It's a weird one, not gonna lie. Right, there's a bomb for you. A present from Link to you. Right, sword out, please. There we go. Jump slash, baby, jump slash. I don't think that's a Swiss. That's basically him going back into the fire. Isn't time based? It's based on how many times you hit him. Oh fuck. No, I got him anyway, it's fine. Stab, stab, stab. Turn, please. No, never mind. Yeah, Link's locked into one direction once you stop. Game, please. Just trying to annoy me now, aren't you? There we go. But yeah. He's definitely a bit of a con job. Basically, once you cause a certain amount of damage to him, he automatically... Why do you keep falling? No, whatever. Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that. And jump slash. I passed by him. What the... Link, please turn around, you pointy little gimp. Go. I don't even have I have no words. Yet I must scream. There we go. Backflip. Or not. Just stand there and ignore my button pushes. That's also an option. That's like the final insult, really, isn't it? Does anything appear on here? Oh, yeah. Oh, right, this... Yeah, okay. I do remember this. This goes basically up to where the Megaton Hammer is, if I recall correctly. Or not. I don't remember this room. What the hell is this room? A mysterious room of mystery. How intriguing. Oh, okay, I remember this. For some reason, this was a puzzle that gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. I couldn't grasp the idea for some reason that it was possible just to, like, drop a bomb and then go and stand by the fire and wait. For some reason, I had it in my head as a kid that I had to remain where I was standing, like, over the top of the switch, and then run back to this. Which meant I lost, like, 2 or 3 seconds. Assuming that the camera angles during the cutscene didn't screw me up, I ended up jumping, like, straight off the ledge, attempting to turn around. I did eventually do it, in that manner. But yeah, you could not believe how stupid I felt coming back to it, you know, like 5-6 years later, and thinking, why do I not just go and stand by the fire and wait for the bomb to go off? So I'm like right by the grating, ready to climb it as soon as I'm able. That was not what I meant to do. Please say it's going to put me in a reasonable position to do this. Nope. Turns you away from the wall you need to work on. Work on? Walk on, even. There's no more work. Not for a couple of days, at the very least. Nice. Again, that was something that gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. I just couldn't wrap my head around the idea that you can do pretty much the entire walk just by holding the control stick in one locked position, and the camera will rotate you to, you know, follow the rest of the staircase. That just did not register as a child. So it's this particular room where oh good, that's not working again. Nice. It's this particular room where you can basically pass through the floor in various locations and in various manners to land in the loading zone behind the locked boss door. But I either don't have the item necessary to do it, the one way that I actually can, or, more importantly, go away. I don't have... Nope. There we go. I don't have the skills necessary to perform the one additional trick. Much to my own chagrin. Oh, come on. There we go. I still think that's a cool cutscene. I don't know why, it's nothing special per se. There's something about it that I find immensely cool. It's the same as the cutscene in Dodongo's cabin, where you basically explode a staircase. There's something about the idea of like making a way for yourself, where previously there wasn't one. Like turning the environment into a... what's what I'm looking for? Not help. Help would count, I guess. But making so it's not just purely a hazard is what I'm trying to say. Now what's in this direction? I can't remember. Is there anything I actually need to go and get? Nah. There's a dude down there, but we don't need to bother freeing him. He can stay locked up forever. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Okay. Waste of time, I know. Waste of time. We'll knock this down. That'll take us back down into the room we spoke to Daronia in. Daronia? Darinia? Darunia? All of these are pronunciations, but only one is correct. Answers on a postcard, please. Yes. But we're just going to essentially now continue the fire temple, collect the boss key, and then kill the boss. That's my plan, at least anyhow. How well it'll work is anyone's guess. And no cheating just because you've watched my videos before. Oh, bugger off, Keese. Oh, come on. You're never gonna drop hearts either. You cheap bastard. I mean, what did I ever do to you? Apart from murder you. And all your friends. But apart from that, can't really fault me either. Let's face it, you're a giant flying fire... There we go. Fire... Why are none of them dropping... Oh, there we go. A heart. My god, you're the spirit of generosity, aren't you, geese? Game, please. Yeah, not gonna let me lock on to anyone else. Cheap bastard. Not gonna let me lock on to anyone else, that's fine. Nico dropped all the magic. I might go and visit the Great Fairy in Death Mountain Crater. Probably... Thank you, game. Probably off screen. The only reason I'm going to do it off screen is because I'm not entirely certain the fairy here gives you anything worthwhile. I'm really certain that all she gives you is a boost to your magic meter. In which case, there's not really any point in me showing you guys that, because, you know, if she's not giving me a unique item, then a fairy is a fairy, let's face it. Bye, like. This is ironic that they're called likes, but nobody likes them. Oh good, another one of you. Glad this isn't being overused at all. Then again, I'm probably not supposed to have come here, like, directly from one to the next. So I'll give them that. Kaboosh! Why you... What? No. No, actually what? What the actual fuck? No, game, please. When I push left on the stick, that means move left, not wiggle to the right. Yeah, what the actual fuck was that about? I'm a tad confused. I exploded him in the face, but the game decided, no, you missed him, with that giant explosion that clearly hit him. Will you stop doing that? But I'm not... It's like, my explosions don't hit him, but his little twirl, that clearly doesn't come anywhere near me, somehow does. That's... oh good, the dancing fire? I don't remember that. Isn't that a Mario 64 thing? That's probably not close enough, is it? And of course he flies the other way, just to add insult to injury. Did I get him? Yeah, I think I got him. Now where are you, little shit? There we go. Get the fuck back here and get a stabbing. It's what you deserve. Backflip. Yes, it actually worked this time. Nothing like a stylish backflip to avoid danger, I find. Keep that in mind, kids. If anyone ever tries to mug you on the street, just do a stylish backflip and avoid them. They'll be so impressed, they'll give you money. Pro tip. Pro tip. More bombs that I don't particularly need. No, I don't need them, it's just I can't carry them more accurately. Let's smash this with my hammer. This rusty switch, which makes no sense in a place this dry. But whatever, right? We needed a gimmick. And by George, we're going to use it. Now I'm hoping this will be the only time you ever see this text, so savour it. Savour it well. There we go. Okay, so literally all we're doing now is going and killing ourselves a big fire worm. And yeah, that's that. I'm not going to bother killing the keys for hearts. I've got a fairy in a bottle, so if I screw up that badly, I can get revived. That's not too much of an issue. In fact, quite frank, I might just, I'm not going to treat this too seriously. I'm probably going to have a little muck around, see if there's any ways beyond what I already knew of to kill this boss. Well, to damage him more accurately rather than kill him, per se. Don't you dare start stuttering, you stupid game. Well, you stupid emulator, more accurately. Or it might be the... I'm not entirely certain what causes it. It might be like a background process. Norton's probably updating itself in the background or something. Making everything stutter, because emulation takes up a crap ton of CPU. Even on a modern computer, with outrageously large specs like mine has. Which I don't get at all. Like, I could run this game and record it on my old MacBook, never the one I've got now, but my old one. So why the hell it causes issues on my brand spanking new top of the range PC? I don't know. Well, I say top of the range, it was when I built it. Which was about, what, 6 months ago, so it's practically Stone Age at this point. But you get what I mean. Jokes. Yeah. I'm sure there's a thing where, like, if you drop a bomb into the lava pool before he finishes spawning, you can cause damage, or at least cause him to react as if he has been damaged. I'm not certain what the difference is. Actually, I might be thinking of something else entirely. There is something to do with bombs, though. Come on, lizard. You can do better than that. In fact, can I? Nope. If I completely missed you, I can't. Stay still, you fiery freak. I think I probably tried to do this as a kid as well. Tried to hammer him in the face while he was flying around. I don't think it's even. I don't think he actually has a hitbox per se when he's flying. At least not one you can hit anyhow. No. Bonk. 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 I don't think it's a Swizz that you can only get them like a single jumping attack. Again, I'm probably good. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to shield drop it, but I threw it instead. Oh well. Guess I'm not testing that theory today. Yeah, I may actually be getting this wrong, and I may actually need to hide on the edges of the arena. Okay. Oh, you're coming back down. Okay, and boulders basically protect you as you go back down, so I can't try and hit you during that phase, at least anyhow. Okay, that's fine. Baby needs his baba. There we go. Jump slash, baby, jump slash. Really? It takes more than 3 jump slashes. I'm definitely remembering things incorrectly. Damn it all. I dropped it correctly, but yeah, nowhere near. I'm sure there's a way you can do this, though. There's something to do with these lava pools and bombs, but I cannot bloody remember it properly. Oh well. Bonk him! No? Game says no. Then again, the Megaton Hammer is ridiculously short. I think it's like the shortest range weapon you ever get. Possibly even more so than the Kiri sword of all things. Where's he gone? Go, 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 quick, 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 quick. Should have jump slashed. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why even someone who's played this game as often as long as I has carries a fairy in a bottle to these boss fights. Because in the case of shameful displays like that, really pitiful range, pitiful. Which means now I have to sit through another round of this bullshit, don't I? Yes, I do. Hopefully at least the next attack should kill him. Well, you know, a man can dream, right? A man can dream. In fact, sometimes dreams are all a man has. Not to get philosophical on you there, but there it is. Okay. Now this time, remember to jump slash at him with the Megaton Hammer, which is a thing you can do. Again, I can remember how incredulous I was to learn that as a child. I was like, wait, I can actually do this with the hammer? Die, please, for the love of God, just die already. Fucking dragon. Go away. I don't like you. Nobody likes you. Yes, yes, you're very scary. Can I really not just smack him in the face? No. I feel like I should be able to, like, jump smack him. The game says no, apparently, but I feel like I should be able to. Make my life easier, you know? I don't know. What even is my life? Where you coming from, buddy boy? Over there, huh? Smack, smack. And there we go. That's the ticket. Hey, that you big lizard. I think this has taught me my lesson. I will actually pick up his heart. I should probably go back and do the skip for Ganon, Phantom Ganon all over again. And get his heart too. Probably just sat there on the floor of the fire temple. The bloody weird looking dragon, isn't it? There's no two ways about it. Right, grab this. Bit of extra vitality, never hurt anyone. In fact, quite the opposite. Fire Sage Hype! Sorry to disappoint you, Clown Trouser Man. No doom for you. Only clear skies, sunny weather, and moderate, whatever degree. I don't get weather. Well, I don't get temperature, more accurately. Never have done. I understand things in terms of theory. So, you know, physical theory, the triple point of water, blah blah blah. All of that, not a problem. You point to me like to, you know, a sunny day and tell me, oh, that's 25 degrees. I'll say, yep, okay. Does that feel warm or what? Give me something that makes sense. Yeah. She'd tell me, oh, today's only 19. I stick my hand out the window and go, still feels warmish to me. What's the difference? You go, oh, it's 6 degrees different. I was like, yeah, it doesn't particularly feel it though. So why are you bothering to tell me this scientific measurement of difference? If, you know, in terms of how it actually affects everything, there is no noticeable effect. I don't know. That's probably an ongoing argument I have with the missus. Here, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. What happened to your eye? I don't remember his eyes being purple. Are they supposed to indicate they're closed? And Gorons have like purple eyelids? It makes no sense though. Well, I suppose I couldn't really say that. They're rock people. What makes sense is incredibly subjective at this point. It's just something about it that doesn't sit well with me. Right, in the case that this is where I stop, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, folks, until then, don't forget that you and I are true brothers. Bye-bye.